In this video, we're going to be talking about how you have to be over the age of 19 to play Minecraft in South Korea. Yeah, it's a super dumb thing. Now, before we get into it, please make sure you are subscribed to the channel and drop a like on the video if you end up enjoying it. With that being said, enjoy the rest of the video. Now, recently in the past few days, a thing came out where in South Korea, you now have to be over the age of 19 to play Minecraft. The reason for this is because they have a law called the Cinderella Law or the Shutdown Law, which basically forbids children under the age of 16 to play online video games between the hours of midnight to 6 AM, which is a very weird law. I can't say it's the worst thing ever. I mean, it just makes you have a good sleep schedule, unlike me. And I also don't know how they can keep this system in place, because do they just have to check on everybody's consoles and PCs whether they've gone to sleep before midnight? I'm not too sure, but because of this law forcing people under the age of 16 to not play games between midnight and 6 AM, Microsoft did a thing back in 2012 where if you signed up for a Microsoft account in South Korea, you had to be over the age of 19. And this is where the massive problem gets in here. Because of this law and the rule that Microsoft put in, it made Minecraft an R-rated game, and you have to be over the age of 19 to play the game now. The game where you can basically build anything you want, designed for kids in the first place, and the worst thing you can do in the game is probably put an axolotl in the furnace, is now being rated for 19-year-olds and over. And you may be wondering, why is this a new thing? Now, recently, if you haven't heard, there's a thing called Microsoft Migration, where if you have a Java Edition account, you're going to have to migrate your Java Edition Mojang account over to Microsoft. Now, before, I remember it being a kind of optional thing where if you wanted extra security, then you could just do this and it's fine. But now I'm pretty sure that Microsoft is forcing everybody with a Mojang account to do this. And in my opinion, I kind of think it's a stupid thing to do anyway. I mean, if you want extra security and things, it's definitely cool and I can see a lot of people doing it. But forcing people who made Mojang accounts back in 2012 to have to migrate that account over to Microsoft, I just don't see everybody remembering things like emails and things like that. I'm sure there's a system to fix that and get people over, but I just don't think it's a really amazing thing to have this as a forced thing. Let me know what you think about that. But because this is a mandatory thing now, it means that everybody in South Korea who isn't over the age of 19 cannot play Minecraft once this migration stuff has gone through, because they're going to go to create a Microsoft account and end up getting denied because they're under the age of 19. And I'm not too sure why the age is 19 either, because as we read before, the law specifically says under the age of 60. I'm sure it's probably like a safety measure or something that Microsoft did, but to have the law say 16 and then this say 19 doesn't make too much sense. Now, a petition has been created on the South Korea government website where, according to PC Gamer, they say that the law finally stretched out to Minecraft, which is regarded as the epitome of educational and creative games. Korea will become the only game market where even Minecraft is reduced to an adult game. And you can definitely tell that people are not happy with this. They see Minecraft as one of the most creative games going, where you can build anything you imagine. The whole concept of it is just a survival game, and there's nothing in the game which could be classed as adult or wrong for kids to play. And I'm not too sure how big the South Korea Minecraft community is, and even if there is literally just 100 people there playing the game day in, day out, 100 people or 1 million people, it does make this whole thing fine to go through, because I just believe that everybody should be able to play a game like Minecraft. And I mean, even on the Minecraft website now, it says beginning December 1st, 2020, you'll need a Microsoft account to buy and play Minecraft Java Edition. If you don't already have one, you can create one for free. For players in South Korea, you must be 19 years of age or older to purchase and play the Java Edition of Minecraft. So it seems like this is definitely going through, and Microsoft is already preparing this to happen. And it looks like they don't really want it to change unless things are changed in the government law, which will only be changed by petitions and people speaking out about it and how stupid this whole thing is. I mean, Minecraft even has an educational version where it's literally designed to be used in schools. Schools where you have a bunch of kids there. How can this game be rated R or 19 plus? It makes no sense.